Hey y'all, so I'm out here in Zimbabwe, in Harare, and look at the grocery store.
Tiffany Haddish's recent antics have made people cringe so hard that they're finally giving Katt Williams his due credit for exposing her long before anyone saw her real face. Tiffany has just done something way worse than her recent DUIs, and let's get into the wild details of her entitlement. So it all started when Tiffany Haddish shared a video about a grocery store in Africa. In the video, Tiffany could be seen walking inside a supermarket in Zimbabwe, and she's apparently shocked at how beautiful it is. In a now-deleted tweet, she also wrote that her black friends were afraid of coming to Africa. And after this video went viral, Tiffany is getting major backlash for how entitled, bratty, and racist she sounds. In the video, she could be seen saying, "Look at the grocery store. It's beautiful. It's huge. It's absolutely humongous. In Africa, baby. Believe it. I just like demystifying shit."
They got a grocery store. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in a grocery store. Look at these. Organic strawberry.
She was clearly surprised in the video and was wondering how exactly did a country in Africa have such a massive supermarket with all the groceries one could need. A user on X wrote, "Tiffany Haddish is surprised that there's grocery stores in Africa? What's wrong with these people?" Tiffany Haddish also started getting major backlash on her social media, and people started calling her out for being racist. People were commenting on her social media that did she expect to see huts and livestock in Africa, and why she was surprised to see Africa being a developed place.
It's huge. It's absolutely humongous. In Africa, baby.
Upon receiving all this criticism and backlash, Tiffany Haddish finally decided to respond, and let's just say that it was a major mistake because things took a wild turn after that. So Tiffany said, "Told for years that people are starving in Africa, showed pictures of babies with flies on them, told crazy stories of how they kill each other and there is war every day there." She added, "We got here and I have been eyes full of tears finding out the truth. The media be lying. I thought I would share cause I know people in the USA that believe Africans don't have anything."
Why is she saying it like that?
Zimbabwe, in Harare, and look at the grocery store. They got a grocery store.
What? Of course we have grocery stores.
After these comments, people think that Tiffany Haddish really needs to do better to educate herself because she obviously has a lot of following. And seeing her surprised at a supermarket in Africa for having basic fruits and vegetables is just not it. After Tiffany's statements, fans have expressed their disappointment, with one commenting, "We always love these so-called black fam, but the way they don't know the continent they originated from is so pathetic, to be honest." Another one wrote, "The ignorance of some black Americans is astonishing. They need to familiarize themselves with their roots when they are still young and not get surprised by basic things in Africa when they turn up here in their 60s. One user joked by writing, "They think Africans live in caves, or it is one forest, and that the people who live there actually have lions and elephants in their living room." People are also saying that Tiffany Haddish is ignorant and she shouldn't talk about something she knows nothing about. Some users are even going as far as saying that she should quit using social media because that hasn't been very helpful for her. It is also being said that Tiffany is trying to create a certain image of Africa, and she's being used by the Hollywood higher-ups for demeaning Africans. In fact, she was accused of allegedly being an industry plant like Kevin Hart by Katt Williams. And now people think that what Katt Williams said actually makes a lot of sense. Katt Williams called out Tiffany Haddish during the controversial Shay Shay podcast and said, "They think they can rewrite history." Guy Tori did a beautiful special about Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory.
Guy Tori did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show.
At another instance, Katt Williams doubled down on his accusations of Tiffany Haddish being an industry plant when he said, "She's been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't had a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they all ready to down Monique and up somebody who has shown them Girls Trip. Do you think she wrote Girls Trip, goofball?"
You only got Tiffany Haddish. She been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip, goofball?
Now people think that Katt Williams might actually be up to something when he criticizes Tiffany Haddish and calls her out for being famous and not doing any organic work of her own. And now people are realizing that she might actually be pushing a Hollywood agenda about Africa. Although some fans think that she made the supermarket video just to debunk any misconceptions people have about Africa. However, a lot of fans are accusing Tiffany of pulling weird stunts, this being one of them. And how could we not talk about her visit to the Middle East when an actual war was going on? Her videos on going to the Middle East also seem disturbing and distasteful to a lot of people online. But Tiffany continues to make people cringe with her antics. Although this isn't the first time that she's receiving such massive backlash. Even in 2022, she was accused of grooming 2 minors and a lawsuit was also filed. But she got through it and seemed pretty unbothered, so there's no reason why this recent backlash would do her any harm. Back in 2022, things got really problematic because the minor, which is now 24, accused Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears of grooming them and abusing them for masking sexually charged skits.
They are being accused of basically being very inappropriate with underage children. And at one point, they were calling this a shakedown, but their tune changed very quickly. And now, this case has been dismissed.
Fans are now using this lawsuit to suggest that she is definitely a Hollywood plant because she's doing everything the corrupt Hollywood plants do. For starters, Diddy was also accused of something similar before his cover blew and many bigger lawsuits flew in his face. Tiffany has also been arrested recently for DUIs, and it seems like she's not been doing well. But instead of getting the help she needs, she's vacationing in the Middle East and Africa and creating massive controversies that are not doing her any favors. In fact, these controversies have reportedly caused her to lose a lot of projects because no one wants to work with a comedian who's so controversial and gets major backlash about literally everything. So, what do you think was Tiffany's intention behind her supermarket video in Africa? Drop a comment and let us know. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.